So I'm gonna go ahead and start a rant on a real life friend. I wouldn't really call her friend. She probably hates me now for after this because I told her, right, well, she thinks I'm wrong when I'm obviously not. Keep in mind this resulted in me being blocked. I'm not butthurt over it because I'm not like best friends with her or anything. In fact, we're probably far away from that. Um, we're gonna call her Vicky, even though her name's Victoria. We're gonna call her Vicky. I may say Victoria throughout the video, but that's fine. And she made a picture, which is right there in the bottom right, and it was her on train tracks. So I thought, I'm gonna make a funny meme out of that TikTok thing. Obviously, I don't watch TikTok. I just know the meme where it goes, "Oops, my heart went f bad word." You know what I mean? So I'm like, I'm gonna make a meme out of that, and here it is now.
Oops, my heart went.
And yeah. And you're also probably wondering, why is there a thing right here? Like, why is your profile thing? Why aren't you too scared to look at us? Okay, so this is the only face reveal I'm ever probably going to do on this channel. I did it one time, but that's on one of my other videos. If you're really going to dig deep, just find a face reveal. Go ahead, because you'll just waste your time. I don't really like showing my face, but I have been on other videos, especially this Monticello video. And yeah, that's all I wanted to say. And yeah, it was just me being, trespassing over property. So then, as a joke, and I don't usually do this often, I asked my friend, should I post this comment? And I really shouldn't have, because this spawned into a little bit of a spiral, a really bad, out of control spiral. And so I'm like, should I post this funny comment to her recent video? And he's like, oh yeah, go ahead, do it. So I'm like, oh yeah, I'm gonna do it. So I did it, and she somehow knew that I made a video about her. She said something about, how come you have the time to make a photo about me or something? First of all, it was a video, and I was just like, it was a meme. So I go ahead and explain trespassing on property, all that stuff. So then she sends me a message saying, I drove my Jeep across the tracks, and this face thing looking at me like I'm a retard. And I'm like, but you still took pictures on the tracks. And she says, I wasn't on the tracks, I was near them. Okay, sweetie? Or something like that. And I'm like, bruh, that's railroad right away. Those are still, it doesn't matter if you're in between the tracks, that's still railroad right away. Then she goes, okay. And I go, okay. You can get hurt or charged, and LOL. And then guess what? Funny thing happened. Oh, she blocked me. Okay. I mean, I'm not butthurt over it. I'm just saying, like, this is why this is why most people hate Americans, because we have people like this. Okay, that was a joke, obviously. But I mean, a 5-year-old is smarter not to play around train tracks. Seriously. A 5-year-old. When I was 3 years old, or not 3 years old, when I was like 4 to 5 years old, my mom always told me, you can go ride your bike around town, but I don't want, or not 5, it was like when I was like 7 years old. She's like, you can ride your bike around town, but I don't want you to go in there with those train tracks. And I'm like, okay. Well, I mean, I went around them. Well, she said I could go around them, like I could cross over them, but she doesn't want me like near them. Because when I was like 7 years old, there wasn't high-speed rail, wasn't fancy 4-gated crossings like we have here in Girard. And it doesn't even matter if you're, like, not even directly on them. You're still on the right-of-way. And most people think, when they think of a train, they think of a steam train. First of all, a steam train could still hit you, probably still hit you, if you were just standing there. Second of all, trains are not as narrow as the tracks themselves. They still kind of extend out. And because you have to worry about, like, the cow catcher on the front and the steps and stuff, they kind of still bow over the tracks, if you know what I mean. And third, those are high-speed tracks. Those are one of the newest high-speed tracks in Illinois. They're not as new as the Keystone or the Northeast Corridor. They're not fancy like that. They don't have electric lines. Those are 80 to 100 mile per hour train zones. Those are where trains go super fast. I literally seen a Union Pacific intermodal go 90 through there. I had a speed gun with me. It went 90, and that's a freight train. Keep in mind, Amtrak's go up to 100 one point on the Springfield. It's not the Joliet sub where I live, it's the Springfield sub. I've seen an Amtrak go 100 past me on the Springfield. Think about that, and you're gonna take pictures on the train tracks. Now, obviously, she was probably thinking, okay, yeah, look down. There's no train. Yeah, um, yeah, there's no train, but there could be a cop that could just drive right past and be like, "What are you guys doing?" I mean, trespassing on private property is a misdemeanor, and obviously it's not like a serious offense, but it's still something because always expect a train. But no, you have the right, or not. You just have not the right. You have the time to. I'm gonna, drive my Jeep. Actually, should I say she probably had her mom drive her up there because she doesn't have a driver's license, or maybe she does. I don't know. Oh, hey mom, can you take me up to the train tracks? I want to take a picture. First, useless. There's no point in taking a picture because it's illegal. Or obviously, taking pictures illegal. Not taking a picture is not illegal, but like taking a picture on the train tracks is literally legal. Now, if you're behind the gates, then and like in front of the crossing or something, that would be okay, I guess. But I mean, like if you're on the tracks taking pictures, that's trespassing. And if you're beside them, that is still right away. That is still railroad right away. Because then again, something bad could happen. But yeah, just a little rant. Uh, just showing you why some people are stupid. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye bye. Bye bye. Voice. Oof.